Alrighty, let's head over to our draft grades. We're going to run through this very quickly because we just got to do it and we're running out of days to do it, folks. We got the schedule coming out and we still got 2 more divisions to go over in our kind of draft grades by division. So let's just go through these quickly. We're looking at the NFC North today, so let's start here with the Packers. Their first pick, they go defense again. They've got the offensive weapons. I mean, I know we all like to, hear Aaron Rodgers complain about he has no weapons, but, I mean, you got Aaron Jones and A.J. Dillon as running backs. I mean, that's a great duo right there. Aaron Jones can get it done by himself, but it's a good duo nonetheless. You got Devontae Adams, Alan Lazard, Marquez Valdes-Scantling, and Robert Tonyan at the tight end position. You don't need any more weapons. So shoring up your defense and just, I mean, all these losses have just come on Aaron Rodgers not getting it done. So they didn't need to go too heavy offensively in this draft. So cornerback at that first pick. Second pick, they go center, shore up the line a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I think they just lost their starting center. So, did they? I don't know. But they do pick up another center here, Josh Myers in the second round from Ohio State. Third round, then they go and get a wide receiver, Amari Rodgers, but he's like 5'10". I mean, so gonna go with maybe a little bit of a more faster skill guy that can win off the line of scrimmage for these slants because they got the deep threat of their wide receiver. So then they go and show up their line a little bit in the fourth round again with an offensive guard. Fifth round, they get to Daryl Slayton, defensive tackle. They get cornerback in the 5th round, offensive tackle in the 6th round. So they're just shoring up their defense and line, and that's really all they need. They didn't need those big skill positions. So we're going to give this Packers team a solid B here, really just shoring up everything they need. No real home run hitters in kind of talent-wise, so we'll give the Packers a solid B. Alrighty, let's go to the Bears now, and man, oh man, what an absolutely steal here to trade up, get Justin Fields. I love this, a huge pick here. This is what the Bears needed. They just needed a competent quarterback. We couldn't trust Andy Dalton. We hated that signing. They all swallowed the pride there and go and draft Justin Fields. He will be the week 1 starter. So right there, that's a huge win here in this Bears draft. They go and get Tavon Jenkins, a tackle, to shore up their line a little bit. Larry Brown in the 5th round. They didn't have that many picks here in this round, so first round pick, quarterback, second round pick, tackle. That's what they needed. And then 5th round pick, they go tackle again. 6th round, they go running back. There's no real great running backs in this draft, so we'll see if he pans out. 6th round, they get a wide receiver, 5'10". Don't really love that in Daz Newsome. If you're going to get a late round wide receiver, go for height. Height will always win over skill if skill is not there. And when we're talking about 6th and 7th round picks, skill, it's a little lackluster. That's why they're going 6th and 7th round. So Daz Newsome here, not the greatest pickup. Thomas Graham Jr., corner, 5'10", 6th round. And then in their last pick, Kiris Tonga, defensive tackle. So not a bad overall draft here for the Bears of not having that many good top picks, but they're very lackluster at the wide receiver position. Yeah, Allen Robinson is great, and he made Mitch Trubisky look good, so he's going to make Justin Fields look good. But besides that, you got David Montgomery at the running back. They're going to have to rely on him, and is he a 1,000-yard rusher? Oh, he did last season. So, alrighty, we'll give him more respect. And they shored up their line for the running game to be a little bit better, protect Justin Fields. Their defense was the best thing about them last season because their quarterback was absolutely trash. But you got Desmond Trufant, Eddie Jackson, you got Khalil Mack still, and we'll see what these new corners do that you drafted. So, a real good draft here. Not going to call it an A-, but going to call it a B+ here. That Justin Fields pick is an absolute home run hitter right there. Fantastic. Alrighty, the Vikings now. Here we go. First pick, they get offensive tackle. Then in the 3rd round, they go Kellen Mond, quarterback. So I think that's an overreach here for a quarterback like that. You're still going to be rocking with Kirk Cousins for another season, but you think Kellen Mond is going to be the guy after Kirk Cousins? Okay, good luck with that. So I don't really like the quarterback there pick in the 3rd round. Another 3rd round pick, they go linebacker. Another 3rd round pick, they go guard. Another 3rd round pick, they go defensive end. Then in the 4th round, they got 3 4th round picks here. Running back, Kina Inungwa. I mean, once again, you got Delvin Cook. I mean, what's their even second running back? Do they need another running back? What do we got? Alexander Madison. What did he do last season? 400 yards. That's pretty solid for a backup of, a real solid number 2 when you have an elite A1 tier 1 running back in Delvin Cook. So I don't really like the quarterback pick. I don't like that running back pick. They don't really need any other offensive weapons receiver wise, but maybe just shore up that defense. I would have went heavy defense. I mean, how many defensive picks? And we just heard that, we heard Mike Zimmer at the end of the season, literally after the last game, he said this was the worst defense I've ever coached. And then he goes and picks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 offensive picks, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 defensive picks, but you did more offensive picks, and the offense wasn't the problem. So I really don't like this draft by the Vikings. I think it was a huge swing and a miss, and I'm going to call it a C-. Yo, I hate this draft by this Vikings team. Absolutely trash. You better hope these defensive players can pan out, honestly. And you better hope that Patrick Peterson is not too old now, honestly. How old? 34? How old is this man? 30. Alrighty, so let's see if he can get back to kind of his good shape here. Only 30. I thought he was a little bit older than that, but you're gonna have to rely on him heavy, man, heavy. But we're gonna give that Vikings draft a C-. That was trash. All right, and then the last team here, the Detroit Lions. Alrighty, they went first round pick with Penei Sewell. Fantastic offensive tackle. Shore up that line. I've got no problem with that. That's kind of Dan Campbell's thinking. They're going to build from the line out. So we'll see if that works. Second round pick, they go Levi Onwuzurike, defensive tackle. Third round pick, they go defensive tackle again. Third round pick, they go corner. Fourth round pick, they go wide receiver. How tall is this man? 6 foot. Alrighty. Let's check this Lions depth chart. We know that they just lost Kenny Galladay. So now they got Tyrell Williams. They brought in Brashad Perryman. Hopefully he works out well. Quintez Cephas, TJ Hawkinson. So they still really have no good wide receivers here. They went tackle instead of wide receiver in that first round. And then they got a 6-foot wide receiver. So hopefully he pans out, but he's a 4th round pick. 4th round pick again, they go linebacker. And then their last pick in the 7th round, they go running back. Once again, why would the running back pick? You got DeAndre Swift. You're going to have to kind of work him in. You kind of counted on him to be the guy last season, and he kind of got better as the season progressed. So, I don't know, maybe a little bit of a waste of a pick here at the 7th round. We'll see if he pans out. But this Lions defense, man, nothing. They got Trey Flowers, Jamie Collins, Jeff Okudah, Quentin Dunbar. So they do have a nice kind of back half of the defense. Yeah, that's not bad. So maybe would have liked to see them kind of get a little bit more dangerous at the weapons, but for their first draft here, for just kind of shoring up the offensive line, shoring up the defensive line, it's not bad. It's a solid strategy, and we'll see if it pans out for Dan Campbell. I don't think it is. You still need to put up points in this league, and is Jared Goff is the answer? Are your pieces the answer? I mean, we saw Jared Goff not really work too well with Robert Woods and Cooper Kupp. I would say that receiver core is better than what the Lions have currently, but it's they got solid. They got solid in their first 3 picks, so we'll give them a B- here. No blow away kind of big names here. No kind of, oh my goodness, this guy instantly turns the franchise around instantly. So, and I know it's hard to do because this Lions team is just trash and they've been trash forever. So, 1 year is really not going to turn them around. But, a solid building block here for Dan Campbell. And let's see if he's able to coach up his guys.